Okay, I'm really tired of making these kind of videos. Not because like it, I'm a failure and all those different kind of things and stuff that floats around. This is not a woe is me video, kind of like that last one that I did that was similar. But I want to be upfront and talk about what's going on. So we've been in the restaurant doing this for a month and a couple days, and this is where we're at. So, opening weekend was amazing. A lot of people came through, friends, family, people I have no clue and no knowledge of how they heard about us, found about us. Um, but basically, since then, it's not been opening weekend numbers, which I'm not a ding dong. I know that that is normal. But what I didn't expect was the kind of false reality of what I thought a normal week was with our second week, because we did really good our second week as well. Third week, we did really bad. Like everybody, it seemed like everybody had came through, and no one new wanted to come in or whatever. And that was something that we didn't really expect. But I was like, hey, it's a fluke week, whatever. We'll see what happens. Then again, it was low, and then this last week again it was low. And so I, from the beginning of this thing, have bootstrapped this. I didn't have the money to open a restaurant. And I know that a lot of people watching this are probably like, well, wow, you're an idiot then. Why'd you do that? Why'd you put your family, why'd you put your business at risk and all those different things? And genuinely, I believed God said to do it and to open doors and do all the things. And man, every single step of this journey, there's been doors that have opened. Like weirdly, like opened for no reason, kind of opened, except for God's stuff. And so it was like, okay, I ran it through my team. I have a really trusted group of people that I reach out to about everything, like whether I should brush my teeth or essentially, if I should open up a restaurant. And every decision that I make runs through them. And they all were on board. They all said, hey, I think this is what God is telling you to do. This opportunity seems like God is moving and doing something. And I fully believe that too. And so it was like, okay, God, thank you for vetting that with the people that I fully trust. So now we're at a very interesting point. Again, I still don't have money to run a restaurant. I don't really have the ability to go get traditional loan situations because of things helping out with my family a few years ago that now we're having to deal with some of that. Um, and with it, I'm in a rock and a hard place. People that come into this place really enjoy it. They enjoy the atmosphere that we've created, the throwback vibes, the mindsets, the nostalgia. People are enjoying it. There's also people that are not enjoying it, and that's a new fun thing that I'm having to navigate. Is people, having thoughts and beliefs about our stuff, about me personally. There's been a few things that people don't know me, but they wrote about me, um, and all those things. I also want to acknowledge some stuff that we knew kind of going in that we wanted to address. We just needed to get our systems down and all the different things. We know that people want more than just sandwiches. So we are adding soups and salads here in November. We're dialing in the things like, again, we want to not make this stuff just, oh, we're just going buying from the grocery store like you can at your house. Like, no, we're like making our Caesar salad dressing and um, making our own soup, our own tomato bisque soup. And so we're navigating all this. Again, like I'm not a chef. I'm a dude that knows how to do marketing. And so far, like marketing wise, like we've done everything that I ever could have imagined. Like never in a million years would I think that this thing would reach 100,000 people in the last 30 days, and that's what we've done. Um, that's astronomical to me mentally. I know a lot of people, but I don't know 100,000 people. And people talk about like wanting to come in and experience it and do all those things. Well, here's the real. Like my team, knows this. Like my internal team, my employees. Like I am extremely financially transparent. I told them all from the beginning, like this place just needs to break even. And if it takes a little bit while to grow and do the stuff that it needs to do, cool. But like it just needs to not lose money. Well, right now we're losing money, and so I'm trying to do all the different things I can to get in front of as many people as possible. I'm using money out inside of my main marketing business to pay for stuff in here, which is hard because we already run really tight and lean over there, and so it's a thing that we're trying to navigate and experience. I can get us open in November. The Lord has provided just enough in the bank account to provide for what we need in November. After that, I have no clue. I know I have payroll on November 10th. I know I have payroll again on November 24th. And then again, I would have December rent and all the different things. Our food cost is awesomely like lower than expected, which is good and bad because that means we're not running through food as fast because we're not having as many people. So my big thing and my big ask is think about us in regards to where you're going to eat during the week. I know a lot of y'all, eat at home and do those different things. Like we're working on the prices. Like hear me. Again, we are trying to compare ourselves to the people around us. The people around us have prices that are higher than we are, in for the same amount of food. Like I've done the math, I've done the research, but I'm hearing you guys. Some people, I wish y'all would have just came and told me instead of telling other people. But I'm hearing you. I'm trying to just navigate it. So unless I have more people come in to justify the lower cost, then we'd even be less money than we do right now, to do all of the things. And so, but we are still going to be adjusting some menu items here in November to be lower cost to kind of help people and families and all of that, to be able to come here and eat. But like I would extremely just ask that come hang out with us at Smash Toast. Like we have the best Wi-Fi in Arlington. We got gigabit up and down Wi-Fi, which no one else has publicly outside of the universities and libraries. But like there's not a coffee shop that's given gigabit. I know. I've worked at all of them. I've done all the things. Like I love all those coffee shops. They're great for hanging out. But they're not giving gigabit internet when you walk in. Come in, hang out with us. We have amazing, amazing coffee. Like, in my opinion, like the best coffee in Arlington, mainly because we make our own syrups. We buy fantastic beans from Sela with my buddy Ryan, but like we make our own syrups. We're also down to try and adjust things. Like, if any of you ever have any kind of issue, like, come talk to me. Come talk to Dalton. We can make stuff right and figure things out. Like if you think we're overpriced on a thing, cool, tell us. We'll give you a discount. Like we want to figure this stuff out. We want this restaurant to be open. Like there's people that now are depending on us as their source of income, whether they're, a young adult, a college student, a high school student. Like I want to be able to be open as many hours as possible. With that, we had to cut a lot of hours because of cost of employee and labor. Because again, like some of you guys have noticed and have enjoyed, is we don't do tips. The main reason we don't do tips is we pay our people a like actual good hourly wage. With that, other places would be like, hey, we'll cut your hourly wage. It's like, no, like I'm not gonna do that. Like it's one of those things of where I'm paying them a good amount for what they're doing, and I don't want to pass that on to switching it to a tipping culture or anything like that. Like, the goal of this place was to be cheaper than what I spend at Chipotle, which is $17 anytime I go in there. And that's me just getting chicken, cheese, queso, and a drink. Like, that's my meal at Chipotle, and it costs $17. I know that we're close with a lot of our sandwiches and stuff, and I do want to get that dialed in better. But I need people to walk in the doors. I've marketed this 100 million different ways already, and those are performing really well. But I need 1% of the people that are seeing the content to walk in the doors. So if you haven't been to Smash Toast, one, come. We'd love to see you. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your reviews. And also, any of you that have left reviews, thank you so much. It really helps. Even if they're not a 5-star review, it really helps because it's allowing us to be able to dial in systems and processes and things, because I'm not able to be here 24/7. All in all, please come through, come hang out at Smash Toast, have your meetings up here. If you ask us to turn the music down, we'll turn the music down. We'll do all the things. Like, we want this place to be an amazing, safe space for the community. We're really trying our best right now to get into the UTA audience. We haven't had a lot of success, but that is like one of our main things we're trying to do right now. But all my friends, all my people, all my people's people that are going to see this, like, please just come through. Like, this next week, this first week of November, like, really think about coming through, being able to help us sustain and be a small business that makes it. Like, I don't want to have to rely on getting investors, but also at the same time, like, I feel like that's the only option for me. But also, who wants to invest in a business that can't make it without the investors? I'm doing my best. I am willing to be here and fight as long as I can to have this place be open. But also at the same time, without a lot of backing and a lot of funding, I can't. I want this thing to work. I want this thing to work for our community and for our people. Like, we've already done an amazing new campaign with our Smash for Good that's going to a cat cafe here in Arlington for this first month, and we're going to be doing another one in November. But, like, we want to be here long term. We have people that want us to even franchise this idea. Well, great. I can't franchise it if we don't have other money to do it. And those people that want to franchise it, like, I don't want this to be some astronomical number where people couldn't take this idea and do it. All of our concepts are created and fabricated here. And it's not something that I take really lightly. Like, I want to dial in everything. I am very much a nitty-gritty systems processes person. And I've really enjoyed that, being here. Like, being able to tweak and be like, cool, if we do this, then this changes this. Oh, man, we say this one word, this one phrase, or offer this one item, this thing can do this and move that. Like, that part's been so fun for me. And I really enjoy this place. Like, God gave us this place, and, like, I know that He's going to do what He plans to do, but I know that with that, I need people to walk in the door. And I don't know why necessarily I felt that, like, I wanted to make this video. I know that I was sitting here in this chair praying of what God wanted me to do, because I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how it's going to make sense. And I had the inkling to make another one of these kind of videos of where Bobby sits down and talks to a camera, and people are going to be like, holy smokes, like, all this dude does is whine on camera. And I really don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be a whining on camera thing. But man, like, I would just love to serve you. I would love to serve your friends. I would love to serve your communities. Like, catering options. We're gonna figure it out. Like tell us. Like we've done a couple of them, and it's been interesting and unique. But like, let us cater for you. Let us cater for your parties. We're trying to dial in on the best way how to do those things. Know from the bottom of the heart that I am truly thankful for everybody that has came through, that has reviewed, that has cared about this place, that's poured in time, their money, and their dollars into spending money here. That's amazing. I really, really appreciate it. Just because it's been able to help and pay and care for people in this place. Like, not a dime of that has gone to me. I guess thanks for listening, watching this video. Like I said, I'm really tired of making these things. I just want, one day I want this stuff to just take off to where I can pour in and care for other people and other businesses. But right now, this is where I'm at. And it's kind of a 1 month check-in journey piece, I guess. And yeah, talk to y'all later. Love you.